welcome back to a brand new video. I'm so glad to be filming again. I was off for a bit because I did have an injury on the ice, and so I was taking a break from filming and screen time, but now I'm back. And some of you were asking me, well, we had a Chanel sale, did you pick up anything? And I did. I didn't go as crazy this year, but I did buy some really nice pieces that were pieces that I was eyeing before and didn't want to spend the money at regular price, and I was hoping for them to be in the sale. One of them actually surprised me, and then I have two other items that I happened to just walk in and see. So we did have a public sale in Canada. I do realize that there are some countries where the sale was only private to VIPs, and I guess they did that, because of limited inventory or what have you, but that also created this mess of reselling on Instagram, where resellers and personal shoppers who are VIPs did pick these items up for their clients and upsold them. So you don't really get that 40% discount. You'll maybe get like a 30% or 20% discount. Anyway, sales are a really great way to dip your feet into some ready-to-wear. Also pick up some shoes and some accessories. Obviously bags are not on sale, and obviously classic pieces, even classic ready-to-wear pieces, will be exempt from the sale. The nice thing in Toronto was we have three boutiques that are relatively close together, and they did have items out on the public sale day, and they had more stock come in, like a week later, which was kind of nice because I'm like, oh, I guess there's more coming. So I think they do get stock from France. They have stuff in their inventory, but I think the inventory gets shuffled around from boutiques. So sometimes you might see something that was never even offered here before. And you might pick up something that you wanted to get before, but you really didn't want to spend the price on it, and we're hoping that you'll get the discount later. This time around I did see some pieces that I've seen in sales from 2 years before that just rolled over into the sale again. There were some really great pieces that I did try on, but I was a little bit more selective this time, obviously, because I have already picked up so many beautiful pieces before that it would have been redundant, and I just didn't need to, right? So, that's not saying that the stuff wasn't good. It's just because I have something already similar, and I didn't want to spend extra money, and I don't have the space, right? So there's a point at which you buy stuff. So, well, I did purchase ready to wear, but I also bought a hat, and I felt like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Hillary was like, "Dad, I need $300. I need to buy a new hat." It was exactly that moment. This was one of my last purchases in the sale, so I'm going to start with this first. I've always wanted a nice hat, and I did see a hat last year, but it was kind of like a black mesh material. I think I have a video of it. And it was nice, but I'm just like, this is more of a summer hat, but it's black. And when I think of summer hats, I want light colors. So if I want a black hat, then I want something warmer. So this is from the Métier d'Art 2021 collection. And this was in the boutique about a week after the public sale started. And I'm like, And then I tried it on. So they got me a hat box, which was really nice. So this is this big round box. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'll put it somewhere. And then it has this little string attachment where you can, carry it around. And inside is the hat. So let's take it out. And it's fairly lightweight. Where am I going to be wearing this? I don't know. I don't wear hats often. I have a pretty big head, so I had some doubts of it fitting my head. You need a 59 or larger for my head. I have a big head compared to most people. Maybe on camera you can't tell, but proportion wise, I'm not a small person. big hands, big head. I think it's a good thing. It means I have a big brain, right? But here it is. So again, walked in and saw this, and here it is. So this is the front, actually. Okay, so it's very like Hilary Banks from Fresh Prince, and it's oversized. And this is the back. So there's like this ribbon that goes around. There's a little CC detail there, and this is a size medium. So there it is. So I had my doubts that it would fit me, but it actually does fit me. And this is made of 90% rabbit hair and 10% hair, like the animal, the hair. So initially I tried it on because I didn't realize that this is the front. Initially I tried it on like this. And you know, it's just nice and big, okay? So it makes my head look smaller. I can actually hear myself echo. But it's not too, like, it fits. Like, I can bring it down. It's not gonna move. They suggested I can put like a hat pin, whatever that is. I'll have to figure it out. But this would be nice for the winter. And like, you know, I'm gonna break out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna wear this at some point. I don't know where. You know, maybe out during the day, but I just, even on display, I think, you know, with Chanel, the House of Chanel starting off making hats historically, I think this is just for a collector. I think it's nice to have a piece like this, especially in the hat box, and especially just a classic black hat on the runway. This is how it's worn, which is also quite glamorous as well. So I'm really excited. This is something, you know, I think like even if I don't wear it, it's on like display somewhere. I don't know. I will wear this. This is not cheap to just leave as a display piece, but it is classic enough. It's a runway piece. It's a conversation starter. It's classic, and it's warm because it's rabbit hair. I did see another hat actually from the same collection, and kind of, I'll insert a video here. Remember that like cone hat with like the veil coming down? So, you know, we all kind of thought that was ridiculous, and it was on sale. It was on sale, but it was on display when the collection came out behind glass. I always wanted to see it, and then it was in the sale, and I'm like, I was, you know, laughing as I tried this on, but part of me was like, should I buy this? Because it is such an epic piece. And it's kind of like a birthday hat because it had this elastic. So, because obviously this cone thing is not going to stay on your head. Like, you're going to have to attach it, like, or fasten it somehow. So it literally had that elastic bit, like how a birthday hat would have. So can you imagine breaking that out every single year? I don't know if it's still there. I mean, obviously the sale's over, but like I had this inkling, like, should I buy this? So had I not bought the other things that I bought, I probably would have just bought it for kicks, because I don't know, it's silly, but I think you'll get a kick out of me. This is how I was like trying it on. I just thought it was hilarious because I could actually see this in person for the first time ever. In terms of craftsmanship, it didn't seem to be that nice in terms of craftsmanship, as opposed to the hat I just showed you. But it would have definitely been a epic display piece. So the next piece is a ready-to-wear piece. Now I did purchase these at 3 different boutiques. So I am quite lucky that I live in the proximity of 3 different boutiques, so they have different offerings. You know, like, let's say, for example, if you're looking for like a ready-to-wear set with like a jacket or like a knit set with bottoms, one location might have the top and another location might have the bottoms. So if you are able to go and check it out, you might get lucky and get like a coordinating set, and that's happened with me before with other sets that I've been able to get. So this had my name written all over it, okay? So and this is a garment. Now this was hanging in the boutique for like a year or so, and one day, like maybe like a year ago, I think, I was there with some, like, my friend, and like I was like, huh, I'll try it on. Like, I just thought, like, oh, how ridiculous is that? And my friend's like, actually try it on. And so I tried it on, and everyone was like, wow, that looks amazing, like, you need to get it. And then I looked at the price, and I was like, putting it back. And then it hung there for months. I would always see it. And so my sales associate knew that I was liking it, but I didn't want to spend the full price on it. And when it went on sale, it was 40% off. And so it was like, you know, they pulled it out and they're like, see this? This was waiting for you. You have to take this. And everybody enabled me, and it's nice. So smells like leather. So this is a long, I'll insert some cutaways of me trying it on in the boutique. I tried it on a bunch of times, okay? So this is a full lambskin metallic gold, champagne gold trench coat. And it's very simple in its design. I'm gonna have to hang it up because I don't want it to like wrinkle, but these are the buttons. Okay, so it's got buttons all throughout. It's got pockets. It's a size 40, so it's not super tight. And this is the item code. So this is from the 21K, so fall winter 2021 collection. I'll insert mod shots of me trying it on, and then also I'll insert a photo of how it looked on the runway. It is, in a way, this is classic. In a way, this is neutral. I did post a poll earlier in my Instagram because before this actually went on sale, because I wasn't expecting to get this on sale. Let's just face it, because there was only one piece. I'm like, what are the chances that I'll be able to get this? Somebody else might beat me to it. Wow, this really smells like leather. So Slinkachu, which is a Canadian brand, also does leather and down coats and wool coats, and I do love a lot of their outerwear. And they had a gold trench coat as well. One of my friends sent me a photo, and it was literally 1/10 of the price of this. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. It's like beautiful yellow gold, very different gold from this. And I tried it on, and I posted in my Insta stories, and a lot of you, not knowing the price of this, we're automatically selecting this because you're like, this is classier, that's too gaudy. Although I love gaudy. I did purchase that gold trench coat at the time because I'm like, you know what, I don't want to spend the price on this. And then by the time this came on sale, it was too late for me to return that one. So now I have not one, but 2 gold trench coats, albeit they are 2 different tones. But I'm so happy that I did get this. I might end up selling that one, but then that also went on sale too, which is just like a really frustrating, but maybe I'll sell it at some point. I'll have to sell it at a loss, or I'll just keep it and I'll wear it. But yes, so after I bought this, I'm like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not buying anything else in the sale. And then the 3 items, including the hat that followed after, just yeah. I still was very good this year during the sale. So I'm just gonna hang this up behind me so that we can admire it. Here, it's a little wrinkled, but you can, yeah, I should stand up and show you. So it's really long. You can see in the cutaways what it looks like. The next item is another ready-to-wear piece that I purchased from another boutique. When they had their sale, they had let me know, and I asked them if they can kindly send me some photos of items in my size, and they were able to do that. They don't always, but I just wanted to get an idea of just like a picture of the rack, so that to see if it's worth me going in at all, because I already bought this and I just wasn't sure if I wanted to buy another piece. But I saw this item and I recognized it because I did try it on before, but I was just flabbergasted by the price at the time that I did see it. And so I really did like it, but I didn't purchase it because it was out of what I was comfortable spending on a jacket. But I was surprised that this very same jacket was in the sale, and it's probably in the sale because nobody bought it because it was pricey for what it was, right? So because I expressed interest in this, I asked if I can purchase it remotely and pick it up later, but you know, they can't do that. They can't put sale items on hold, so I had to haul my butt there. And then I did purchase it. So I hope you guys like it. I was able to get a hanger with this one as well. And oh, it is okay. So this didn't come with a garment bag, but so it's wrapped in tissue, and here it is. It is a stunning jacket. I'm just gonna come up close because I want you to see the details. So it has a removable frill collar, so you can take it off and then it's just like a simple collar that's like that. And then these are the buttons here, and then it has these little pearl details, and if you can see, the little pearls have little CC logos on all the pearl beading that's on there. And there are some like little sequin bits, not really sequin, they're kind of like a black rhinestone. So it's a black jacket but with a little something something to it. So it's really pretty. I'll show, this is a size 38, and even though 38 is my size, I take between a 38 and a 40. This is the item code. And it was a little bit snug here at the armhole, so I couldn't quite get it on properly, but it does fit me. It just needs to be let out a little bit here, so I can't try it on for you right now. But the boutique was quite resourceful, and they had ordered extra fabric from Paris, and that was so they can get more of these little ball bead things that are all over. And because if they have to open up anything, or you know, there's a lot of paneling in the back, there is fabric inside, so maybe the fabric inside already has this beading, but we're not sure. But the seamstress had said, let's just order a panel of this fabric so that we have those little beads if we need to apply them. So I think that's coming in, and then I'll have this altered. But it definitely is such a classic yet special jacket that I think will be, it's definitely something that'll be in like the wardrobe for many, many years. And like I can wear this when I'm like an old lady, right? If I, provided I don't get super big. But thankfully with Chanel there's a lot of seam allowance, so you can always play around, and it's good that we're getting that fabric in. So beautiful, beautiful jacket. This is the jacket that I ran to go get. And then the 40% off discount was really nice because it significantly brought the price down for this. There is a skirt that goes with it, but I just didn't want to spend the money on a skirt. It was too pricey, and I probably wouldn't wear the skirt as much. You know, I can get away with just pairing it with like a regular black skirt if I wanted to, but most likely I'm going to wear trousers with this. So, you know, I just didn't want to spend the money on a skirt, even though it would be nice to have the set, but it's just not really necessary in my opinion. So this is really beautiful. It does have like the chain going down on the bottom. A really, really beautifully made jacket with 2 pockets at the front. Actually 4 pockets. Is it 4? No, 2 pockets. So there's 2 pockets here. It just has a beautiful cut. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Last but not least is a pair of boots. There were many boots in the sale. Really nice black boots too that I had tried on. I didn't see a need for me to purchase them. I don't think I have pictures of them, otherwise I'd show you. They were really nice. Like, they were nice classic black combat boots, but because I already own a few boots, I didn't feel it being necessary for me to add more. Shoes take up a lot of space, and like, really, how many boots do I need? But there was a really good selection. So just for some of you to know, sometimes you can get some really great shoes, and boots aren't cheap, so it's nice to get the discount. When I went to go purchase the hat, they had some boots out, and so I saw these and I went for them, and here they are. So they are a pair of white leather and like a very light gray suede rubber soled boots, and that's how the front looks. It's got the little CC detail. They're lace up, really nice. The reason why I went for these is because I don't have a light pair of boots. I don't have a light colored pair of boots. Obviously I'm not going to wear this in the snow because they're just going to be disastrous, but there are occasions where you are wearing more of like an all like winter white outfit, and wearing black boots kind of just kills that flow of white. So this would be really nice to have, and I think it's really fresh. And I wouldn't buy light colored boots at regular price, just because, you know, it's not, even though I like them, but I wouldn't pay regular price for a light pair of boots because I'd be afraid of ruining them. But if they're on sale, it kind of justifies it. Like, it makes it a little bit better because I'm like, okay, I didn't spend that much on them, so it's okay if I get, you know, if it's worthy taking the risk when you do have a discount. So this is kind of an example of what you can get. If I have pictures, I'll show you of other things I've seen. I don't know if I took so many pictures, but they did have like coats. You know, they had some nice pieces, but I you know, again, some of them were redundant based on what I already had. And but I think I did pretty well. I did buy, like, I'm glad that I bought pieces that I was eyeing anyway. And it's just even better that I got them on sale, you know? So I think that's kind of a really great way to go into it. I know sometimes we go into a sale, especially me, and like, you buy something because it's on sale, and I don't want anybody to fall into that trap. But again, if you like something, then why not, right? But it's nice if you've already seen it before and you were willing to get it before, but it's nice to have the discount. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what your favorite piece out of this whole sale haul is. If any of you had a chance to purchase anything in the sale, please let me know what you got. I'd love to know. I know in the US they did consolidate all of their sale merchandise to 5 boutiques in the States. So for some of you who are in those states, you were lucky enough to go, but some of you didn't have access, unfortunately. I don't know why it's becoming so limited in the US. Something about inventory being low, but I don't know what it is. So for now, we do have public sales in Canada, but you know, it may change. It may change in the future. I don't know. Good things can't last forever, right? I'll see you in my next video. Bye.